Hello, I'd like to welcome everyone to the memorial service honoring Cathy. Thank you all for being here. Amazing turnout, nice number of people here. So I'd like you to double check your cell phones. Please make sure they're on silent mode so we can avoid any interruptions. This is Pastor Deb. She's going to be leading us today.
On behalf of the funeral home and the family, I welcome you, and I'm so glad you're here to celebrate Cathy's life. We gather today in the turning of the seasons, reminded that all of life flows in cycles of birth, growth, and rest. Today we honor a life that has touched ours deeply, and we entrust her spirit to the great love and rhythm of the universe. Today we give thanks for the life of Cathy Jo Kangas. She was born on March 29, 1973, and was raised by her mother Louise and stepfather Joseph Cotter. She was a daughter, a sister, a wife, a mother, and a beloved teacher, and a friend to many. We're going to take time now to listen to a piece of music that her children selected for this time of celebration, Into the Mystic by Van Morrison.
We were born before the wind, also younger than the sun. Yeah, the bonnie boat was one as we sailed into the mystic. Oh, I can now hear the sailors cry, smell the sea and feel the sky. Let your soul and spirit fly into the mystic. And where that foghorn blows, I will be coming home. Yeah, when the foghorn blows, I wanna hear it. I don't have to fear it, and I wanna rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old. And magnificently we will fold into the mystic. When that foghorn blows, you know I will be coming home. Yeah, when that foghorn whistle blows, I gotta hear it. I don't have to fear it, and I wanna rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old. And together we will fold into the mystic. Come on, girl. Too late to stop now.
The spirit of love shine your light upon us in this hour. As we remember and give thanks, may our hearts be open to comfort, our minds to wisdom, and our spirits to peace. Grant that these words give us a glimpse of the light and the love that is eternal. A poem for a teacher. She counted her blessings each day in the room, where numbers and laughter would chase away the gloom. With pencils and patience, she helped students see the beauty that lives in numbers so clear. Equations and fractions were never just tools. They opened up worlds far beyond school. She taught them that learning helps each person grow, expanding their mind more than anyone really knows. Her passion for teaching was always sincere. Each child's aha brought joy to her year. And though she loved math and she treasured most seeing her children discover life's value, a classroom transformed by kindness and care, her legacy lives in the mind she made aware. For she knew education is more than a grade, it's a future of confidence expertly laid. At the age of 52, Cathy faced an unbeatable form of cancer. With grace and determination, she fought for every moment she could share with her family and her friends. Born in Carson City, Michigan, Cathy was raised by her mother, Louise, and her stepfather, Joseph. Growing up in Sheboygan County on Monroe Lake, Cathy developed a love of the outdoors. She was drawn and continually to the water and to the beauty of what northern Michigan had to offer. As a child, she fished with her grandfather and would later try it with her son, Eli. She thought it was fascinating that her grandfather, who had a hook to replace his hand, could use that prosthetic to efficiently remove the fish that they caught. During high school, Cathy was delighted to be part of a cheerleading squad. It allowed her to develop strong friendships, 4 of which she carried throughout her life. When she graduated from high school, she wore the honor of valedictorian. Smart and analytical in her thinking, Cathy continued her education at Albion College, receiving her bachelor's degree. She moved to Benzie County and began to teach her favorite subject, math. Once married, the children began to arrive, and Cathy was a hands-on mother involved in all her children's school activities. Being that Benzie County was a small school district, she often found herself teaching one of her own children in her classroom. Numbers seemed to entertain her. Her children learned early on how to work with numbers. First addition, then subtraction, then multiplication. She loved to play cards, telling the children to add or multiply the cards she turned over. She taught them how to change money, a rare gift nowadays. Being a good problem solver, she also passed on that skill to her very own children. Teaching was her life. She taught AP Calculus, Pre-Calculus, AP Statistics, and Algebra 2, but never geometry. Never. Angles weren't her thing, but numbers were. Her children often referred to her as the human calculator. Cathy would go grocery shopping, and as she worked her way through the store, adding items to her basket, she would maintain a running total in her head. Cathy had a charisma that drew people to her. She was warm and fun and good at making relationships. One of the favorite things to do was to get together with her 4 closest friends for a girls' weekend. This gaggle of friends would travel all over northern Michigan together, staying in various spots. One of their favorite trips was to Mackinac Island. In her spare time, Cathy enjoyed attending school functions and supporting her students. She loved walking her dog, Ozzy, and going to the beach and enhancing her tan. She enjoyed reading and would often fall asleep on the beach or on her deck while reading in the sun. She loved being on the water and paddling around on her paddle board. Cathy was a wonderful listener. She would often ask her children when they came with a problem this question: do you want someone to listen, or do you want my advice? She was happy to deliver either. Through her bright and caring personality, Cathy knew no stranger. She valued education and used every opportunity for a chance to educate. She loved music and Modella and blood orange honey beer. The years that Cathy lived were full and they were bright. She left her mark on many, many people. Cathy has now entered that eternal place of love that makes no exceptions, that knows no bounds, that offers no conditions. Cathy has been received into the eternal arms of love, and she is free of pain and at eternal rest in the place beyond. For Cathy's life and love, for the many ways she touched so many lives, let us all give thanks this day for her. Amen. At this time, I'd like to invite Cora and Emma. Come on, Cora.
So I am Cathy's oldest daughter, Cora, for anyone who doesn't know me. My mom was one of the most... okay. My mom was one of the most amazing people in my life. She was caring and just an amazing human being, and I think everyone here knows that because she built a family out of the people whose lives she touched, and she left that for us. And that includes every single person in this entire building. You are now my family, and I am now yours. And I very, very much appreciate every single person being here today. Thank you.
I'm not good at talking in front of people. I was having a hard time coming up with something to say today about my mom. Oh, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. But then I was mowing her grass in the rain this week, and remembered how much she will be missed in the simple things. This year, this sounds so weird, on my birthday, we planted grass in the rain, and as crazy as that sounds, it was cold, it was raining, but it was really fun for some reason. We all just laughed and joked and planted grass, and it was amazing. And I was actually talking to one of her best friends, Dana, today, and we were talking about how many rainbows have been out in the last week. And I think it's probably more than I've seen in the last, 5 years. Just a lot of them. And it's been beautiful. And it makes me think of her every time, because a lot of people don't like the rain, but she was the rainbow in the rain. Oh, okay. I do also want to thank you all for being here. She would have absolutely loved this. It's a beautiful building and so many beautiful people. So, thank you.
Hear these words of the poet. A life well lived is not defined by titles or wealth or gold, but by the kindness one extends and treasured hands they hold. It's found in quiet sacrifice and making others smile, and simple acts of every day that make each step worthwhile. It lives in laughter shared with friends, in moments softly kept, in words of love that lifted hearts and tears of joy that are wept. And though the years move on from here, one truth remains so clear: a life well lived gives gentle marks on every soul held dear. Let us take a moment for gratitude. In this quiet moment, we pause to acknowledge the gifts that surround us, the breath in our lungs, the warmth of connection, the beauty in every day. We give thanks for the strength that carries us, for the lessons we've learned, for kindness shown and received. We are grateful for the moments of joy that surprise us, and even for the challenges that shape us. We are grateful for the people who walk beside us. Today, we're especially grateful for Cathy, for the many ways she left her mark on our hearts. She will be remembered for her love for her family and her friends, for her commitment and care for people, especially children. She was kind and loving, thoughtful and bright. For Cathy's life and love, we give thanks this day. And now, God, we commend Cathy to her final rest. In that place beyond where tears are no more, pain is gone, and love and light live on. May the memory of her life and love live on in each of us now and always. Amen. Let us now listen to James Taylor's Fire and Rain.
Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. Just got to see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. I won't make it any other way. Whoa, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. Seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Been walking my mind to an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Well, there's hours of time on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines in pieces on the ground. Whoa, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again now. Thought I'd see you one more time again. There's just a few things coming my way this time around now. Thought I'd see you, thought I'd see you.
So what will you take from Cathy? Was it her love? Joy of living? Her love of the outdoors? Her her love of her family, her ability to build friendship. She gave you a gift. Take that with you as you remember her. And may you go in peace this day and always. Amen.
On behalf of Cathy's family, I would like to thank Pastor Deb for her wonderful message here today. I'd also like to thank each and every one of you for joining us. This does conclude our services. May we all go in peace. Thank you.